evening. My name is Graciano Aganze. I come from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Well, Mixit, she'll probably be the word of the night. My first encounter with Mixit was at Mangrove Refugee Center, where Wendy came to do a presentation about what Mixit is. And it was something that inspired me. And the stories of people who got there was something that I could relate to. So I started going every Saturday. A Saturday was the day that I really looked forward to, was my favorite day of the week. Because I felt like that was a place that I felt free. And it's a place that I felt like I'm just being treated as a normal being, but not being considered or described as a label. So I feel like it is my second home.
Hi, I'm Karisha and I'm from Sri Lanka. I came to New Zealand as a teenager, and not long ago I arrived, I realized I was feeling that socially isolated. I was surrounded by my family, Sri Lankan community and school, but I wanted to be involved with the wider New Zealand community, but I didn't know how to. I read an article about Mixit in the newspaper and I wanted to join in. And I assumed that I had to go through some selection process or have higher experience as an artist to join in. But I discovered, no, I don't need to. I don't need to be creative or have certain set of skills to be a mixer, to be part of Mixit. And I was in this non-judgmental environment, and I can be myself and express myself and be included.
Kia ora, my name is Wendy Preston and I'm the producer and director of Mixit. So Mixit's a project that provides free performing arts workshop every weekend of the school term and the year. It uses participation and collective creativity to empower young people from refugee and migrant backgrounds, to help them with transitions and to move forward in their lives. We have a commitment to being there every Saturday, and we've been there every Saturday for 10 years, every week, every month, every year. Stability is what it's all about. These Saturday workshops cost $600 a session for studio hire, artist fees, transport and food. Our programs are open to everyone, no matter what ethnicity, religion, background, if they've had any experience, if they're talented or they're not. It's about running a non-judgmental, welcoming and inclusive space. It's actually about opportunities to positively socialise and belong. Many of the young people we work with juggle a dual existence. On one hand, they have their family, traditional cultural expectations and values, and on the other hand, they're young people living in New Zealand today. And these things don't necessarily mix very well. So many young people that we work with can fall off the cliff and do. So we need to be there as a community. So Mixit runs with an approach that's all about nurturing resilience and optimism and building core life skills. Supporting young people so that they can get on with their lives and build a future for themselves. We all have responsibilities to support the new arrivals in our communities. It's not just about lobbying for doubling the quota, the refugee quota. It's actually about ensuring that within our communities we've got real and meaningful levels operating on all platforms to help the assimilation and build positive communities. So we do it every Saturday, and we've been doing it for 10 years, and we're going to do it for another 10 years.
So what I I got out of Mixit is that I learned all these skills as time management and the presentation and public presentation, teaching and directing the floor. I got the opportunity last year to do volunteering in India, and I was able to take all those skills and share those and apply those in a wider community. I became more confident and articulate and well-rounded as a person. I'm a chemist, I'm not an artist, but I gained those time managing organizational skills and an amazing lifelong friends through Mixit that are from all over the world.
Well, for me, over time, I realized that I've gained a lot of skills that I've been using regularly on my daily basis. Skills that I can't go through right now because we might spend the whole evening here. But at this moment in my job, I chair and manage all our toolbox meeting. In my community, I'm the person that they're always running up to if there is anything to want organizing for the youth or for just anything in the community. In my family, you probably imagine what my responsibility is. But I've just grown into a strong, big man that I'm myself so proud of. And all praise go back to people like you in here who support projects like this that have real impacts on vulnerable lives. So thank you.
What do the programs consist of? What are you doing on a Saturday morning? You might need to use that.
On Saturdays, so we have a youth leadership program that we run. All the youth leaders will get rostered, and at least 2 of them come in the morning and do all the van organization, and then picking up food and getting all the groceries sorted out and the van sorted out. And we sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, with Wendy and the tutors that come in, we run sessions, mainly like games. And then every school term we do like a drama or something that we commit to in the school term. Yeah, so every Saturday.
So do you want to talk a bit more about that? Because I think we're missing the fantastic creativity that you
Dance, drama,
Thank you.
music, public speaking, games, film, photography.
Now you're showing up.
No, but that's what we do. But it's actually collective creativity. So it's not so much the individual working with their words or their poetry or their painting. It's about creativity that is team-based. So the whole floor starts and finishes together with the same focus. So it's about teamwork and problem solving. Performing arts is really good for that.
All right, question down the back of the room there.
You just saying before it costs $600 a week. Where does that money come from?
We have 2 primary funding partners, the Lottery Board and Foundation North, who were formerly ASB Trust. And then we do the myriad of small grant applications, which every single organisation that stood up here tonight does. But what's really important for us, and why we're interested in coming tonight, is that we recognise that a really key stream of income is from private donors, from people who believe in it, who see it and it works. We have young people that give us $5 a week. We have people that give us $5,000 a year or more. And it's that stream that we're interested in developing. So it's the private donor base. And we've got this extraordinary group of people. Some of them get very close, some of them like a little bit of remove. But we need that and all the others. We've got to be diversifying.
Thanks.
Can you just talk a little bit about the outcomes of the project? How do you actually track and evaluate?
Okay, the question is about outcomes and evaluation of the program.
We really keep connected with the young people and the families that we work with. So we're regularly checking in with, are we meeting their needs? What are their needs? How can we do it better? We also commissioned an external independent review just to keep an outsider reflection that we're on track. We keep connected with international partnerships and looking at excellent models of practice and how they're responding to similar needs. And we continually assess what we're doing, and we keep the voice of the young people that we're working with to the fore, because they'll tell us really quickly, is it working or is it not? Yeah.
Congratulations on doing 10 years. That's really incredible, and Auckland is the most super diverse city in the world, so well done. And I think what I want to know is, you said you do every weekend, you do workshops in the school year. How many participants do you deal with over the course of the year individually?
So the question's about the number of participants that Mixit works with in a year.
I'll take that. Well, it varies. This is it's like an open door. People come and leave. So on a regular Saturday, we have an average of, let's say, 15 that turns up. And that 15 could be different group from last week. And it's just open door that just people come in.
It's confusing, because it's not like people sign up, but the communities we work with are very complex, and they're not going to have to be able to, they can't commit often. They've got lots of pressure, lots of expectation, so we're about alleviating all of that. So it's like a drop-in centre.
Cool, that's great. My second question was, I know cash is king, but what kind of in-kind support could you use to help, facilitate the workshops? Would it be food? Would it be petrol vouchers? Would it be anything like that?
So that's about in-kind support is the question that Mixit could do with.
Drivers, car, transport. We work with young people from all over Auckland. Every Saturday we have like a military operation that brings young people from Glen Innes, Māori, North Shore, West Auckland, Central, out to Henderson and home again. It's our biggest cost, it's our biggest organisation.
Thank you. We've got a last question down here. How do young people find Mixit? Is that question?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll quickly take it. Well, it's a bit tricky. It's really tricky. Myself was from the refugee migrant center. That's one of the places. We work with Red Cross that deals with the volunteers that are helping refugees and newcomers. There's word of mouth. There's social media. There's going into schools and doing workshops and talking to young people, and community arts events and things like that.
Thank you. Do you want to think in your question a little more?
Well, Wendy, you're obviously key to the program, but who do you get to help you creatively facilitate these programs?
So we invite New Zealand leading artists, dancers, performers, actors, and we are incredibly lucky to work alongside with them. Such great artists that work in New Zealand, and sometimes us, mostly Mixit, they don't even know if they are really top artists in New Zealand, and I think that's what makes really great, that they're all working alongside with them, rather than thinking that, okay, now I have to be really respectful and not share my ideas with them, because they're, you know what I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I still can see them on TV.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to see a bit of that later, aren't we? All right, you guys, the time is up. Thank you.